Paul Rainbird with Santa Fe Media Network, and here with Carla Hemlock, and she is the recipient of the Most Innovative Award for SWAIA Indian Market. And I'm going to have her talk about her piece, which is just fantastic. Carla.
I've been thinking about doing something to bring attention to what we know as a scorched earth policy. It was a scorched earth campaign, and it's kind of gotten buried in history. So what I started doing is I went amongst my own people and I started asking them if they were aware of Sullivan's campaign, and I would say half of them said no. And it got me to thinking I wanted to bring awareness not only to the public, but more for our people not to forget Sullivan's campaign. And it really just tore through. It was right after the American Revolutionary War, and I took the quote from George Washington, and it says, "The immediate objectives are the total destruction and devastation of the settlements and capture as many prisoners of every age and sex as possible. It will be essential to ruin their crops now in the ground and prevent their planting more." George Washington to General John Sullivan, May 31st, 1779. What I also did is I did a lot of research on it. So I put on here it's called "We Remain Haudenosaunee." George Washington orders the total destruction of the Haudenosaunee Iroquois homelands. This became known as the Scorched Earth Campaign. Sullivan reports to Congress that 40 villages, 160,000 bushels of corn, all the food supplies, fields, and orchards have been destroyed. Historical records report nearly 60 villages were destroyed. Through the hearts of our women, the people refuse to be destroyed, and we remain Haudenosaunee.
Powerful. Now tell me about the creation of your work, because I understand you did a lot of detail work with your family. You did mixed media, just incredible work.
Actually, this is the first time that I staged a photo. I never did that before. This is my family members. This is family members. This is my daughter-in-law, and the rest are all of my nieces. And I asked them to come together. I said, "Come to my home," and they had no clue what I was doing. I just said, I want you to be part of a photo. And to this day, none of them have seen this, because I was still working on it before I came here. So all of this corn that you see, that's all from my son. He just brought over bins and bins and bins of corn, and everything in there is what we made, our family made, the baskets. I have my quilt in here. There's corn husk dolls. There's my husband made pottery. That's all the corn. So just about everything in here, our family made this. And if it wasn't family, it was close friends. And I took the photo, and from the photo I transferred it onto a painter's canvas. I tried 3 different types. Actually, it was a friend of mine who's a printer, and 3 different types of cloth or canvas were used until this was the final one. And it worked, and I wanted to put in our sky dome, so I put in a lot of our raised beadwork. And I'll be honest, I didn't know how this was going to be received. I'll be honest, I think I took a gamble, because it speaks to history that really was trying to be hid.
Yes.
And I didn't feel that it should be hidden anymore. And I really wasn't sure how it was going to be received here, but I'm glad.
Well, let me just say that not only is it a powerful piece, it's something that is certainly going to be memorialized by us putting this on the airway for you. And I thank you for not only your creativity and your sensitivity about what is important to our people, but also your artistic creativity and the innovativeness of this piece that I just think it's beautiful. I really thank you, and I'm sure everybody else will. Thank you, Carla.